I'm just going to preface this by saying I'm no longer 20. I can legally drink now, so it's not as funny to talk about my age. But Craig's still on Friendster. What are you going to do? So, my family is worried about my internet use, and yours may be too. And, you know, this cat, this Law's cat, that's some serious caring right there. That's not, oh, we need to have an intervention. That is locking you in a room with only dial-up right there. So there we have someone standing out from the crowd. I think the last presenter stands out from the crowd better than this guy, because we are in Minnesota. There's a couple horses. It's not as fun.
Tell me about it.
Donkeys
from
are
out here, it's really not
creating viralness. Because what I always like to say, and have always say, is the only strategy you should have is a viral video. The only thing on your marketing plan should be making a viral video. And that's your entire, put all your eggs in that basket, you will all succeed. And if they have a donkey in them, you're gonna, they're gonna blow up. So, these, it's funny because everybody has these in their family. Everybody. Some of them, their name is Jake Nyberg. Now, first, you should tell them how to delete things, or as I do, just report them as spam in Gmail. That makes family gatherings fun. Oh, did you get that email? Yeah, it was in my spam box. I don't know how it got there, accident. And then these next two come into play, where you just cut them off from the family. They're the black sheep. If you don't know how to create viral videos and do things on the Twitter and the Google and the interwebs, they shouldn't even be talked to. Just ignore them completely. Christmas for the Hislaw family this year is going to be held in the chat room.
Is that because they won't be in the same room as you?
No, it's because I won't be in the same room as them. It's different. Now,
is that a court order?
No. We don't talk about that. There's NDAs and things involved. Now, how many people here have ever Twittered while using the bathroom at the UnSummit about 2 hours ago?
My presentation's done.
No, that's a zero, apparently. Alright, how many people have ever utilized social media while doing something that's not too social? Really? One person? The rest of you are liars.
I'm doing it right now.
Now, an enzyme is always required to change tyrosine into melamine, and this is something you should all take away from this presentation, is that I know nothing about chemistry. I took it. What the hell does that mean? Now, it's not that I'm all that young, except it is that I'm all that young. It's just that most of the rest of you here are really, really old. You're just dinosaurs. I mean, how is walking uphill both ways to school going for you? Now, thanks. Oh, okay, that's not really my driver's license number. Okay, shit. And it's not that I'm all that young. If you want to be 20, I do have an idea in my pocket that will say that. I mean, you could all still use it. You're 21 now. But, if you want to not be able to go do all the things adults can do, go ahead. It'll give you more credibility when you're giving presentations, so if you can say that you're 20. This presentation is kind of a catastrophe right here. But yeah, that cat's athletic and such. Is that your cat?
That's like you.
I'm not athletic. Now, you should always make sure to Google yourself at least 2-3 times a day. It keeps you healthy, keeps you not crazy. You should always make sure to tell people when you're Googling yourself, especially those older family relatives who don't really know anything. Just keep telling them how you Google yourself, and you love to Google yourself, and you should be doing it right now. My final thought, and I'm incredibly nervous, an email forward is more believable. These are proven tips from Snopes.com. If it's a personal eyewitness account, always believe it, 100% of the time. If it's written in all caps and it has all that other stuff, definitely believe it. That's all credibility. You should actually use this also in your viral videos. Like when you find climbing up the IDS tower, if they would have put that in all caps, they would have believed it. And finally, make sure to write it in magenta. Do you guys hear actually someone got fired for using like colors and stuff in their emails? I don't know. It was some story floating around. It's fun. I'd like to thank my personal idol, a fellow mock trial coach. That's actually how we met. My team was far greater than his team. Centennial is greater than Meadowcreek. Just saying that is true. But Cranky, he's a great guy. You should never listen to anything he says.
Good job, everybody. Thank you very much.